Do not teach your children never to be angry. Teach them how to be angry. Lyman Abbott. Hello friends, welcome to MusskilAsan. I am Dcosta, clinical psychologist, National Institute of Behavioural Sciences. Our topic for today is how to manage the expression of anger in children. Well, during this period of lockdown, stubbornness, expression of anger, all have increased, and especially in children. Children earlier, since they were playing outside or spending at least some amount of their time meeting their friends in school, this whole change in their routine is leading to an increase in their irritability. Earlier we have done two segments. First one was on the irritability of children during this period of lockdown, and the other one that we did was oppositional defiant disorder. And in both these segments we had explained the anger experienced by children. Today we are going to discuss how we can help children manage their expression of anger. Now, we are going to again divide this whole episode into two halves. First one, how parents should be dealing with it, and second one, how we can teach children to express their anger or the ways they can adopt for better expression of anger. Now, anger is a very common emotion in every one of us. So the first thing that we as parents have to do is teach children that it is not a bad thing. It is an emotion. It is a part of us. When a child has a tendency of being very angry, doesn't mean that the child is a bad child. However, sometimes we as parents snap at children and they are unable to distinguish between expression of anger and bad child. Sometimes they get mixed up into both, and that is how they start labeling themselves. I am a bad child, I always get angry, and later on it starts developing as in, since I always get angry, I am unable to control my anger. Many adults come to our clinic and they actually boast about it, saying that I have no control over my anger. I think we as individuals need to introspect and think, what are we actually saying? So this statement that I have no control over my anger is not a very smart statement. And this belief starts developing since childhood. So why not deal with it when they are children? So it will not have to go to that extent. So firstly, when children are demanding and they are stubborn, they will not give in to you and they will stick with whatever they want, and till they don't get it, they are outrageous, and sometimes they even throw things, scream. First thing that parents have to do is stay calm. When the child is angry and you are angry with the child, it leads to an explosion of the situation. So the first thing you have to do is you have to stay calm. But the second thing that you have to follow is do not give in. I will not scream at you, but that doesn't mean I will give you whatever you want just to calm you down for the time being. Because the moment children get what they want, what happens is it reinforces their behavior. If you've taken a child to the market and the child wants something and you don't give it to the child and the child starts screaming. So what parents usually do, which is a very common mistake, they think, what will the others think around me? that the child is crying, it is an embarrassing situation, and to avoid the embarrassment, they give in to the child. The children are very smart, mind you. They understand this about their parents. And that is the reason why next time again when they go to the market, the child has already registered. I have to scream, and then mummy will give in or papa will give in, because they will feel embarrassed. Now, once or twice maybe you have given in to them. This reinforces their behavior and escalates their expression. Earlier they might just be screaming. Later on, few of them even roll down over the floor. So the first thing that parents have to do is stay calm. Don't start pinching the child, hitting the child, getting angry with the child. Secondly, don't give what the child is wanting. Now, parents will ask, what are we supposed to do then? Please be quiet and walk away or stand at a distance. The child will scream, shout, get tired, come back. But you have to be very strong. And mind you, parents should praise appropriate behavior. When the child is coming back after screaming, please do not be sarcastic with the child and say, see, now you had to give in. No, please never do that, because that hurts the ego of the child and the child will again snap back. When the child is coming back, be very supportive and say, okay, so see, you're strong enough. You felt upset, but you were able to get over it. That is a positive reinforcement. Now, these are things that parents have to do. What can we teach the children? Well, we can teach the children when they are friendly with you or when they are playing with you. That is the time when they are angry. There is no point trying to communicate with the children right at that point of time. When they have calmed down, you try to solve it out with them. Okay, if you need something, what are the pros and cons? What will happen if you don't have it right now? So, ask them or teach them how to delay their expression. As in, if they are angry and if they want to throw something, teach them that they can throw it, but 10 or 20 minutes later. This will actually empower them, because I'm not asking children to throw things, but many children do. And when they come to our clinic, they, especially 12 years, 13 years, they say we have a lot of difficulty in controlling our anger, and till we don't throw something, we are unable to release the anger. So we don't, in the first stage only, we don't say them that, do not throw things. It's like, fine, you want to throw it, you throw. But not at that moment, 20 minutes later. And even after 20 minutes, if you feel like throwing it, go ahead. But then if you don't feel like doing it, then you can just let go of it. So even if you want to scream, shout, abuse, even for adults, 20 minutes later. Now, what you're going to do in those 20 minutes? Try to de-stress yourself. How do we de-stress ourselves? Well, we can practice deep breathing. We can practice relaxation during that time. Or we can also practice distraction. How do we practice distraction? Well, if you start counting the number of items that are present in your room, you will realize that the mind is wandering away. Just if you're very angry with someone and if someone is provoking you, just start counting the number of things that are there in the room. Or start doing serial subtraction, that is 100 minus 7. And that will actually help you to focus on something else and calm you down. If you're still unable to handle it, we are always there for you. If you want to know something in more details, then do write to us. And if you've liked this episode, do like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Take care.